Friends and family from around the world, this is Mike with Daily Events Worldwide. We are on June 6th, 2025. Welcome to another surviving day on the planet. Welcome to the Daily Do, giving you your space weather update as well earthquakes, volcanoes, world weather. Having a look here at the last 48 hours of imagery on our sun, no new solar flares or coronal mass ejections have been detected today, but we do have a small solar storm on its way, expected late tonight and into tomorrow. Geomagnetic instability is still affecting our planet with the Earth-facing coronal holes. Having a look here at the last 48 hours, incoming sunspot region, pretty active there. No major solar flares just yet. Here are the active outgoing sunspot regions. No major solar flares. It's been flaring in the sea range. No strong Earth-facing solar flares to report. Having a look now at multi-spectrum, there's that plasma filament I was showing earlier this morning. As well, active sunspot regions. All the activity the last 48 hours. We also have coronal holes in the northern hemisphere, southern hemisphere. One of them moved very quickly across the North Polar region. Amazing images here brought to you by Solar Dynamics Observatory, mixed with daily events worldwide. And thank you so much for pressing play. Appreciate you being a part of this family and the awareness brought to you by daily events worldwide. Much love. Grateful to have you here. Stay tuned. Our sun is going through some great changes, and that will affect everything and everyone. Here's a look at the sunspot regions in fluid motion. Coming into view, pretty complex sunspot regions. We're going to have to keep an eye on those. 4105 is the one we're really watching. Other than that, most of the sunspot regions are now on the backside of the sun. Current space weather conditions, there are none to report. Solar winds coming in at 431 kilometers per second. Solar X-ray flux, as I said, in a strong sea range. Proton flux is low. Geomagnetic activity down to a KP3. Here's a look at our current Space Weather Prediction Center, showing coronal hole wind stream in the bottom and coronal mass ejection on the top, headed our way. Expected arrival June 7th. And here's a look at our sun and all of the cosmic energies leaving the sun since June 1st. Thank you so much for being here. I apologize for the interruption in services. Back to the daily updates now. So stay tuned and notified. Now let's have a look at earthquakes the past 24 hours. Strongest earthquake across the planet, 6.4 there, Almagro, Chile. Just inland, about 200 kilometers inland. Notable earthquakes here in the Caribbean. 4.5 earthquake, Martinique. And as well, notable 4.1 earthquake, Dominican Republic. Deep earthquake there, Guatemala. As well, notable earthquakes here in northern Mexico. Campo, Mexico. Nevada with a 4.0 earthquake at an Air Force base. Seen multiple earthquakes there. And as well, Idaho, Sawtooth Mountains. Hawaii, still seeing activity after yet another eruption yesterday. USGS is reporting 299 earthquakes across the map right now. That is well above average earthquakes. So heads up, everybody, especially across the Pacific Northwest, United States, all around California. Notable 4.0 earthquake there, Nevada. And look at all this activity west of Yellowstone, up into Seattle. Let's just have a look at the last 7 days. Showing here about 265 earthquakes just in the Pacific Northwest, swarming in Idaho. 1,300 including the state of California. Here's a glance at the last 7 days for shakers and movers around the world. If you live in an earthquake-prone zone, please just have a plan and be ready. That's what this channel is all about, being aware and prepared. for any disaster when it strikes. Some interesting seismicity across the planet, especially with this recent 6.0, 6.4 earthquake, Chile. That is the largest we've seen the last 7 days. There's still lots of activity into the Pacific Northeast, Ring of Fire, submarine volcanic activity off the coast of Oregon. Now let's get to world weather here, showing satellite imagery, NASA Worldview. Interesting Sahara dust storm off the coast of Africa, but also see all this wildfire smoke inundating parts of Eastern Europe and into Russia. That's all wildfire smoke from Canada. It has completely encompassed our planet. Day by day, wildfire smoke particulates rising into our atmosphere, riding the jet stream across the Atlantic. Having a look here at satellite imagery from above these fires since May 20th. Actually, back even as far back as May 16th, these fires have been going. Dozens of them. And nasty air quality all across Canada. United States, sorry. Lift the tariffs, we'll lift the smoke. We need help, folks, right across Canada, especially Manitoba. Very interesting situation developing west of Lake Winnipeg. Got about 24 fires, hotspots that just won't stop. This is crazy, guys. Our planet's going through some great changes, and it's happening right before our eyes. Having a look here at the satellite imagery in motion. See all those black spots? Those are all the hot spots from fires overnight. And this is true color imagery throughout the day. Nasty air quality moving through Hudson Bay. Very interesting low-level fog all across Hudson Bay. There's a massive low-pressure system, Northwest Territories, that's sweeping up all of this wildfire smoke. But not only that, we have 78 active and erupting volcanoes around the world, so the air quality is getting pretty bad, folks. Stay aware and prepared. Interesting SO2 plumes coming out of the southern hemisphere just under Australia. Notable plumes, New Caledonia, Central Africa. Large eruption at Mount Etna in Italy. There is a lot of sulfur dioxide emissions happening right now. Earth is bursting at the seams. Going through some planetary solar changes. Now let's have a look at world weather here. As I was saying, we got a strong low moving in from the north. That's going to cool things down the next little bit and clear the air a little bit. Most of these lows riding over the Rockies until about the 14th of June. That's when we'll see things really change. Low pressure system grinding down the west coast. High pressure ridge breaking down. And then we're going to see some strong lows move through eastern United States and Canada. Long range forecast, no hurricanes in the forecast. Overlooking Southeast Asia, Africa, and Australia. Big low pressure system affecting New Zealand. As well, the Philippines low pressure system grinding over northern Philippines for about 3 days. Watch for flash floodings. As well through Myanmar, low pressure system stuck through eastern India. And that's going to slowly grind westward. Could be a cyclone in the long range forecast. Strong system moving into Alaska for the long range. And as well, possible cyclones developing eastern Pacific. A lot of information shared and prepared here, everybody. Thank you so much for watching and being a part of this family. Don't forget to get in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Much love. And invite a friend or family member. We're getting very close to 90,000 followers. So thank you. Stay safe and healthy, aware and prepared. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.